device. How about now? Oh, there we go. Hello, Bijante. Thank you for pointing that out. So everything that I just said, all my pointing, everything was nonsense. Fresh run. I want to have a vaguely Middle Eastern looking flag, or, you know, Islamic Caliphate, North African, hand wavy. Obviously those are the inspired themes. Most important part of the run, picking the flag. So, doing as I do, expert, low, Iron Man, unexplored, and the last run was a success. So I haven't, I've been away for a week and a half, right? 2 weeks? Yeah, basically 2 weeks. I was busy, like, getting married and going on a honeymoon. The last run, I do have a YouTube channel, which I should probably link somewhere on my Twitch stream. Mental note to do that. So you can see the conclusion of it. But yeah, we were successful. So very exciting. So let's take a look at our gladiators. So we'll strip them down and give them a keen once over. So we'll see how they turned out. I'll highlight over the attribute ranges. So Lion looks like pretty high roll in health, high roll in fatigue, high roll in resolve, high roll in attack, mid roll in melee defense, and high roll in melee defense. And I guess a high roll in ranged attack, which could be relevant. No, congrats would be the way to put that. Condolences would be if something bad happened. So yeah, Lion looks good. Lion's excellent. Little low on melee defense, which is a very important stat for later, but I'm okay with all the other stats being high rolled. Take a look at Bear. Bear is also looking pretty dang good. Bear is excellent. Wow, this is a stacked crew. Oh yeah, and what were the traits? So he has Lucky, which, you know, not the most exciting trait, but still good. Bear here, pretty high roll in stats. I think Bear, sometimes can be built as a banner, if, you know, because he always has 2 talent stars in Resolve. And so, if he had a higher roll or a talent, I think I'd make him a banner. I don't think I'll build him as a banner, given the kind of middling base roll. But he might carry a banner if I don't have a good candidate for a while, potentially. And then Viper, everyone's favorite, is also quite good. The only downside here is Viper, more than any other Glad, you want to have high melee attack. His low rolled, but he'll still be quite good. This is a very solid, if boring, starting lineup of Gladiators. So what I'm going to do too is, so that I can at a glance see who they are in combat. I'm just going to rename them as such, because each of them has their own special talent. Viper gets an AP when he gets a kill, just one. Bear takes reduced damage when he gets hit, which is kind of interesting. Kind of like built-in indom, sort of. And then Lion has 2 chances at every resolve check. The talent stars are always preordained as well. And so, you know, they kind of have set builds. A lot of people build Viper as a Catalbro, especially considering you start out with one, and you start out with a accompanying mace. Very likely that's what Viper will end up being in this run as well, but we shall see. So we're going to start out, hop on an Antanware. You always start next to the arena, and that's mostly what I know about Gladiators. Oh yeah, definitely. So I would say, I feel like Gladiators is the most popular origin for whatever reason. People like starting out with Chads, understandably. I don't have that much experience with them, honestly. I mostly play the scrappy, challenging origins, unless I'm on a win streak like I am right now. So, definitely, if you have got a scouted seed or a known seed, and you know where all the named items are and stuff, yeah, you can do some bonkers high speed runs. So we're gonna start out going to the arena, but before that, the one notable thing that I do know about Glads is that the arena scaling is based on your average bro's level. So right now, the average level is 3, but by hiring some crappy, scrappy, cheap, lowborn daytellers and such, you can decrease the difficulty of the initial fight, which we are going to do. And plus you need some other bros too, anyway, right? So fishermen are great, daytellers are great. I am going to sell both the dried lamb and the wine and buy just some rice. So we'll go ahead and just do that now. I wonder if there may be a smarter way of doing that, of like selling those resources and only buying the rice after the initial arena, so you have slightly more money to buy bros. Now that I kind of do that and think about it out loud, but I'm sure this is fine. So I am going to spend, I think, let's see, is it smart? Will I accept every single arena in the initial pool of things that it could be? The answer is probably yes, so I think I can just spend all of this money. Though I guess 183 crowns per day. Want to make sure to have at least a couple days. Probably would have that from the arena reward, so I don't know. No, I think it's, I'm fairly sure. Hopefully nothing I say is incorrect. I guess I'm not sure. Or I should say, I'm not 100% confident. But I think it's the scaling is based on the average level of your 12 highest level bros. I think that's right. If it's wrong, then I don't know. Then I'm wrong. So certainly the daytellers are good hires. Fishermen are good hires. Caravan hands are good hires. The tailor is cheap. This is a pretty expensive beggar, so probably won't buy him. So I like the ones that start out with butter knives, because those are good. So I'm certainly going to buy the cheap dayteller. And then I can buy the other dayteller and the fisherman. Possibly the caravan hand. Yeah, I'll do the other dayteller and the fisherman. I do want the caravan hand, especially because he starts out with like an okay armor. But maybe we want the net. So we'll take a look at these fresh recruits. Strip them down naked, down to their skivvies. This dayteller is not great. Clumsy is pretty bad, but he can hold a butter knife and try to shank nomads for their armor. Other dayteller is fine. tiny, so we'll do less damage, but serviceable rolls. And then the fisherman is not great. All right, so I'm going to take a look at what's in the arena. I guess it probably doesn't hurt anything to look at the contracts. I don't think that's true. So drive off nomads, we love seeing it. We'll certainly want to do that. Hunt down what terrorizes. Possibly. That'll be a lot easier if we're able to get spears and swords from fighting the nomads first, but we'll see. Yep, yeah, I agree. The tiny dayteller. Looks like a shield one-handed bow. So the other thing too is, you know, I think a lot of the meta, if you can call it that, in Battle Brothers, of high-level players really favoring maces and katals as pairs, a lot of that is driven, I think, by the popularity of the Gladiators origin. So, very likely that's what I'll do in this run as well, if we're being honest. I do find it effective. So, all right, so we got 3 web necks. Great. That's a pretty easy one. So, as far as how I'm going to equip the bros, I'm actually going to give Viper the scimitar just to up his melee skill a bit. And then who's got the most fatigue? It's kind of a toss up, I suppose, between Lion and Bear. Whoever has the most fatigue then is going to give the Southern Mace, and then leftover gets the Katal. These weapons will be shifted around. Definitely going to equip the big ol' fancy Chonkin helmet on everyone. And I will probably enter battle like this with Bear sitting out front. Possibly with just the shield out. I guess it doesn't hurt to make it a pocket shield. There's no reason to equip any nets or anything for web necks. I'm just gonna save those. I don't even think it's worth the tiny fatigue penalty of putting them in the pocket. So Bear, so thinking long term now, just a little bit about what I want the bros to be. Bear is probably just going to be a nimble damage dealer. Nothing too terribly exciting there. Lion will probably end up, people will think I'm completely nuts, but he will probably end up my premium frontline spear bro. I think is a pretty good place for him. Possibly also Bear, if we're being honest. I think that's a good role for Bear as well. And Viper will end up some sort of nimble damage dealer, probably a Katal bro. You know. Yeah, well, Katal plus shield right now. It won't stay like that. But that's fine. I mean, again, this is all going to get reallocated. Bear's just holding it so we can hold the line and, you know, stand in when the web necks net, you know, or web someone, he can be their target. So I'll probably still take the +1s in melee defense. That seems probably correct to me. If I really do want to make him a spear bro, the correct decision I think would be fatigue or resolve here. Melee defense pays the most dividends later in a run, or like, you know, melee, each point of melee defense is better than the previous. Maybe this first level actually, maybe I will just go with some fatigue. Just because it's good now. It's certainly not good later. Here I can maybe not do melee skill. I don't know. Maybe I just make him a spear bro and just say, we'll level him up as such. I can't help it. This could be wrong, but I think it'll still work. And so one of the things I'm proving with the win streak is you can do things wrong, actually. You can make mistakes, and you can still always have a win, as long as you're not too dumb. Maybe some resolve. 36 is a smidge low. Definitely going to do Colossus. I think let's prevent injuries, so the webnecks can't do injuries. And it's either dodge or gifted. For the second point on basically everyone. So dodge is, you know, about 8 points of melee defense right now. It's pretty good. But I think I'll just go keep it simple and go gifted. Some melee attack will be really good. And do I want to, on bear specifically, should I just keep pumping hit points? I'll take more resolve. Lion. I think I'll take the +3 in hit points while it's here. And I'm going to take a +4. Also Colossus, gifted, and I might take the +4 in resolve again. I've said it many times, but resolve breaks, despite this being lion, you know, and having his special perk, resolve breaks are the way that you can lose runs. So preventing that is key to victory. If I do want to make Viper a Catalbro, I should probably take the +6 in initiative. Even if I don't, I can still take dodge as the next level, and I think that's probably still sufficient enough value. Especially with such good melee defense. Let's do it. So we'll go Colossus and dodge here. Alright. I think that is the team set up and ready to go. I don't even think I'm going to put bandages on anyone, because no one is going to get bleeding from these stupid webnecks, right? Right? Alright. And so I am going to mod options, change my game speed to be, and then get rid of the hotkeys to change it. Alright, I've got a mod that just increases battle game speed. So, alright, so webnecks have 11 AP, and their attack is 6. So, they can move 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they can move 2 in attack. I think that is correct. 11 AP and yeah, both the weave web and the bite are 6 AP and they have 11 AP, yeah. So I think I'm gonna back everyone up just 1. Excellent. And just attack. Cool, cool. Alright, got confident on Viper, which I like to see. Feel a little foolish having this shield out. Okay. And who do I want to give this kill to? I don't know that I really care. Okay. That's the first fight. Pretty easy, pretty clean. That was 0 points of damage, which is good, because then it lets us do some other little contracts. So this is a good one to see. Drive off nomads, dusty walls. So notably this type of camp, you can't see what it is ahead of time. But considering it's a 1 skull, I'm not concerned about the weird necromancer event or things like that. I'm probably going to leave their equipment as is. I don't see any reason to change it, I don't think, for fighting nomads. I could spread them out slightly so that they attack Bear here in the front with the other fodder behind him for scatter bonuses if there's a slinger, since I'll leave his shield out. I'll equip the butter knives on all the trash, who really are trash except for this guy. Except for the tiny guy. So I'll give the tiny guy the best equipment, but the rest kind of doesn't matter. I'll make the tiny guy the resident medic. And I'll put the nets on the other bros. 2 days of food. Food is used faster in the desert, but we still should be good. And off we go. Could maybe have bought tools before leaving. But I'm gonna greed it out a little bit and just assume that it'll be fine. Okay, 6. 3 cutthroats visible right now. We're gonna wait to see if they come to us. They will. Okay, so quick battlefield assessment. A bunch of weapons that I want. I want them to make contact with me. So what I'm gonna do, and this also works against thugs, some of my bros are a little bit fast. And so I don't know that they're quite fast enough in all cases. And it kind of depends on the loadouts and things like that. But what I'm going to do is wait with everyone so that my initiative is a bit lower. Make it so that they have to move 3 hexes to be able to reach me. I'll get a little bit fatigued from the sand, but so will they have, even though they have Pathfinder. And might be able to get kind of 2 turns in a row as though I had adrenaline. So I'm gonna wait. All right, so here's where we start. So again, I want it to be where I'm 3 squares away from them without using too much fatigue. And I want to get a little better lined up. So here, I guess here with Viper. And maybe all the way up. So now these bros here that I move up here, Black Fire, hello. I would be able to do with and get 2 turns in a row. Basically, it's as if I have adrenaline. But we're gonna wait and do it so that everyone gets an opportunity to do that who can. Which maybe I'm just a little bit too slow and this guy gets to go. Starting bros rolled pretty good. Pretty boring. They don't have like good or interesting traits or anything, but they've got decent stat lines. So that's good. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just start moving in melee contact and possibly try to dagger down these 2 armors. This is the 50 armor, so I'll kill those last. So I guess I'll just start moving up and... Boy, if I go here and kill this guy, I guess that's not gonna happen, huh? And we'll put tanky bear right there. Push that guy out so that we can get his armor later, potentially. And I don't want this guy to get surrounded. I want him to attack my glads, actually, mostly. Is that armor worth a net? Probably not. Okay. Alright, so because of the waiting and then not waiting, these fast bros are going to have the opportunity to stab, stab. And apologies if you can hear thunder behind me, or if my power goes out, because there's a thunderstorm and many downed trees in my area. I'm going to wait on trying to puncture him. I think 72% is good enough. Okay, I'm gonna go up here and this armor's probably already gone, realistically. So maybe I should just kill. That's probably better. I'm gonna not attack with Viper there, because again, I want that armor, and I'm willing to sacrifice a bro for it. Okay, there we go. And we should be able to full surround and not let him out. Now we just miss a whole bunch. We'll let a couple rounds of fatigue come back. Have a drink of a beverage. Okay. So got that 50 durability armor and just other stuff. Got both spears. Love to see that. And the nice thing about these early fodder recruits, as heartless as this is, see you later, Jakuba. He's simply not worth the cost in medical supplies. Brutal. Do it. Do it. Okay, that is a high quality emoji or emoticon, or what's the word in Twitch for those things? Not even gonna pay him his 10 gold. I mean, he deserves it. It's the wrong thing to do, but we're not the good guys here in this story. we're kind of the bad guys. Probably should have equipped the nomad robe so that it could start repairing up. But oh well. You can be. You know what? You can be bear, but is this acceptable to you? Because the only caveat I have is I like to know my gladiators because of their special ability. If this is acceptable to you, otherwise I'll, change it. But I do actually think that the like naming people after people in chat is genuinely pretty fun. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. This is no problem. If anyone else wants to claim a gladiator, feel free. Now, keep in mind, Blackfire, you may be a spear bro. So, if you can bear that responsibility. Oh my goodness. Fixed. And if anyone else wants a gladiator, Bijante, if you want one, you can make a claim. So we also got a good nomad leather cap. Wonderful item to see. Then a couple head wraps. So, is that enough to be able to fight a beast fight? I think so. The beast will be much easier with a couple spears. And even have enough money to buy another bro. Can pick up this caravan hand. So we'll accept this mission. Buy a caravan hand. Hell yeah. Blackfire, that makes me very happy to hear. Yeah, it's not good against everything, so you have to know, how and when to use it, when to give that bro a secondary function, etc. But yeah, there's definitely fights where it's good. Any beast fight, really, they're excellent. So this caravan hand is good. I like seeing the team player trait. There's a fun event that fires every once in a while with it. Let's see, yeah, the Nomad Mace is just a little better than a regular mace. And probably what I'll do for a beast fight, actually, as crazy as this may seem, I'm going to give the spears to my good frontline bros and give the other weapons, divvy those out elsewhere. Probably no reason I'm going to use the nets against beasts, but I'll have them just in case. And let's see, probably should buy tools and probably should buy more food. Definitely buying more food. Really only have to worry about one more payday and I'll be back. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the tools. And off towards the beasts. Kind of hoping it's hyenas, but any beast would be fine. Come on, daytime, give us that sight range. Okay, hyenas, 3 hyenas. That'll work for me. Okay, gonna wait. Okay. So I think I'm gonna back up my vulnerable bros a little bit and just let the gladiators do most of the fighting here. So we're gonna back this guy up 1. Lion can go there. Bear can go here. We'll bring Viper up. Could even leave 1 hex exposed on Viper, potentially. He is starting confident. He's got dodge and really good melee defense. Kind of interesting. Makes the other hyenas charge forward. Because the first hyena to go should occupy that hex and attack, and then the rest will charge into the spears. I think I like that. Move that guy off to the side and this guy forward. He's got a better weapon for him. Okay. Perfect. So I think it's okay to go here and stun. Or I'll just move here and regular attack. This guy will go up, stun there. Let the Catal get a death blow. Let Viper get the kill, assuming he's able to. I think that's good. Okay, no stun. This puts this guy in a pretty vulnerable spot. Assuming we can get the kill on this hyena, so I'm definitely going to attack the top hyena so I can push Lion forward. Okay. So I just don't want this guy to get surrounded, so unfortunately Lion's gonna get attacked pretty big next turn, potentially. Worth going here for the stun or even the attack. There we go, got the stun there. Okay. Nice and clean. Only got attacked and hit a couple times. 2 hyena pelts. Love to see it. And got a level on one of the fodders. The best one of the batch, for sure. And probably Resolve will be most important stat to level up here. Yeah, in those big fights against armored enemies, you gotta. That's actually one of the biggest advantages to the fighting spear over the boar spear is the durability goes. The fighting spear is 72 and the boar spear is like 40 something. I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, fighting spear durability is good to have. So let's see. What do I want to take for a perk on this bro? Probably just fast. He's a tempo fodder bro. Might make him a mace stunner, potentially. I don't know. We'll see. We do have another day for the arena. I'll take a peek at the contract here. Escort caravan to Dahab. 2 days? 2 days? That's too far. Oh yeah, I didn't even check the harbor. Didn't even look. Didn't even register there was a harbor. This was a harbor city. Didn't even acknowledge this fact. That's incredible. This is great. Because it wasn't relevant on day one, I didn't even check it. But we've got a few different destinations. Yeah, Arena Harbor is nice. It is probably, these are based on the, the price that it calculates by distance. These are all going to be not too far away. Certainly all in the southern region of the map. And they're all the same faction too, but it's pretty nice. So let's check out the arena. Hyenas. 2 hyenas. Easy peasy. So I'm going to bring the 3 all-stars back into the fold, back into the fight. Probably going to equip them just like this, because this is how I did it for the fight against hyenas in the wild. There, I can say it. I can speak. I can English. And I guess the Sipar, I'm not even going to bother with. I'll just leave it out. Yeah. Alright, I think I'll just stay right here and spear wall. Lion starting out confident, and so we kind of like him along that top side. Okay, definitely going to spear wall here, and everything's just fine. So if I go there, I won't have enough. I will have enough fatigue to spear wall next turn, just enough. Recover 15 more. Which is just enough for the 30 cost of spear wall. So I guess that's worth moving up there. Yeah, that also works just fine for me. Okay. No damage. Nice and clean. So now, where to go now? Maybe it's worth it to just take the harbor to probably Wickstadt. Yeah, teleporting. It is fun. Honestly, it is teleporting. Which is, I don't know. It's very funny. I've never seen anyone call it teleporting, but that's exactly what it is. It is teleporting. I think I'm just gonna teleport. I'm gonna get rid of this 0 durability armor. I don't need it. And I don't think I'm gonna sell anything. I could buy nets. Yeah. It's a dead game, broken game, unrealistic, uninstall. So I'm just thinking if there's anything I want to do with money before leaving. It's not a terrible idea to buy nets. While I know they're cheap. Have a few still, but I might buy just 1 or 2, and then the butter knife. Want to make sure that, like, I don't spend too much, because I want to be able to come right back here. So and I'm just now realizing, was that the day 2 arena fight? So is there about to be another? I think there is. I think I've still got the day 3 arena fight that will happen just in like a few minutes. Right? Okay, so interestingly enough, despite being Gladiators Origin, the 5th fight of the arena is like, I don't know if it's double strength, it's harder. And sometimes that's like untenable, like you don't want to do it. So I might be able to do one of these 2 faster. Whichever one I pick means the other one was going to happen first. I'm tempted to do this We Need Allies because I'm about to go to, you know, a big harbor southern city, a big town. There's a reasonable chance that I'll be able to get friendly there, so. Okay, and it looks like, okay, yeah, all right. I'm accidentally wasting time because I wasn't realizing the time of day it was. That's okay. Just in case there's bad price conditions, I might buy food before leaving. And ready my blue portal gun. We are quite far. That was quite the teleportation. 4 contracts here. Take a quick peek at, ooh, a cheap thief. Love to see it. Hey, good night, Bijante. Have yourself a lovely evening. Alright, I'm gonna just see what these contracts are. Drive off brigands, that's a good one. Escort caravan 2 days, probably not. Follow tracks for golden talisman. Alright, a couple good ones. So, probably gonna do this one first. Follow tracks to golden talisman, as the other one will, you know, probably clear up the ambushed trade routes settlement condition. Okay. So, it's gonna follow the tracks. Will it be 7 thugs or slightly pumped up? We shall see. Still just 7 thugs. I didn't know if the team had gotten enough power. I suppose 3 level 3s isn't quite enough, huh? And I probably will still leave them just like this. Thugs are low on armor, and I've got good enough melee skill that spear walls can hold off thugs for quite a while. So that's probably the most optimal way to go. To arms. All right, I'm gonna update the terrain. So a couple pointy little stabby things there. I like seeing that. We'll see where they come in from. Okay, not too bad. couple shield bros here. I might back up one hex just to make it a little bit easier to sort of reinforce as necessary in different locations. So one play that sticks out to me like right now actually is I could push Viper forward. He's got the most melee defense. Occupy this hex. Move forward with Lion. Leave Bear there. Spear wall. Isolate Viper to just fighting on this one hex. I think that seems good. In fact, can bring Bear down one. Thugs don't have Pathfinder, so Forest is still 3 AP for them, just like it is for me right now. So I'll Spear Wall to cover here and here. Yeah, get out of here. And we'll just put bros all along the flanks. And again, because there is melee contact, as I've said a million times, the enemy will charge kind of relentlessly. Okay. If I had hit the first time, I wasn't going to attack twice, because I kind of want that square to be occupied. Okay. Okay. So they're going to let me get initiative on them. So there is a thug right there. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think I'll just leave everyone basically right where they are. They're kind of just getting picked apart. Okay, so this guy still has his axe swing. So I can't, I probably shouldn't, I guess, move in to engage with him, though I want melee contact somewhere. The axe is a little spooky. Could also go here, this weapon's not too spooky. And he doesn't have double grip. Guess I could move these guys back and just go for this thug. Kind of want this Gambeson though. I guess it's fine. Again, not too scary of a weapon, so... Oof. Yazir is looking like he will probably die. Not enough fatigue for anyone else to do anything. Okay. Stabbed him in the head, but not twice. Okay, so I think the most likely path for Yazir to live is to try to stun his way out of this. And stunning starting here. Good start. And okay. This guy's gonna have to wait first if he wants to participate. The spear walls are not gonna be able to be activated again. So let's try to bail out Yazir. I guess I want to move at least one hex so that these guys don't get an attack. Yeah, that's all forest. So sure. Ambitious. Also kind of want this blotched Gambison. Yazir is still alive. Somehow. I'll let that guy come to me. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, Yazir could not live forever. Yazir has been defeated. We're going to try to dagger down this blotched Gambison. I could pick the knife up, that's true. Is it? Yeah, right here. Good call. Wow, rude. Is this too spooky? Nah, he'll be fine. See? Okay. So Yazir is dead, but we got at least one improved knife, blotched Gambison, and what's this nomad leather cap doing here? Guess we'll never know. Wonder why that's there. 360 crowns. I think we will not take this guy up on his offer. And just return whatever this quest item was. I don't know, a book, a statuette, I don't remember. Give Lion a upgraded butter knife and put a pocket shield on someone. Got a blotched Gambison to hand out. The butter knife's going to be more useful than the bandages. And that's probably the only distribution to do. Yeah, I think that's good. So here, Lion, if I am going to make him a spear bro, and it wouldn't be... I feel like I kind of wanted to demonstrate a variety of things, but I can't help it. It's so good. If I do make him a spear bro, which I do like, and actually I've been thinking, sort of mentally iterating on it a bit too, and I think that a sort of nimble duelist that just happens to take spear mastery just for the one perk actually then is nice and flexible. See, I mean, the thing is like, I don't think there's a too good, like, I understand the thought, because the plus 20 to hit, well, let me put it this way, the plus 20 to hit makes you think that spears are best on bros which are bad, which is true whenever you're just using the thrust. But with spear wall, the difference between 90% chance to hit and 95% chance to hit is twice as many attacks on average. You know, so it's kind of the same type of scaling as really high melee defense is once you already have more. Each additional point is better. So that kind of makes me think, in general, that I want to make my best bros my spear bros. Now, obviously, there's a lot of enemies where they'll just bypass 95% and there's no additional benefit. But I've been thinking about sort of making the spear bro also like a nimble duelist of some form that just happens to take spear mastery. And in the 12 bro origins, it makes them flexible, where they can pick up another role. And I think that's really valuable because, you know, I've said before, despite how much I talk up spears, there are fights where they are just bad. Like, if you have a bro with a spear against Ancient Dead, there's no fleshy bits to stab. And with shield wall and whatever, they're gonna get through your spear wall anyway. And they have reach weapons and stuff, so that's what I'm thinking, is some sort of nimble duelist who just happens to have spear mastery and is flexible in how I can deploy him on the battlefield. I don't know if I'll take quick hands. I don't know if I'll end up being able to take Berserk or Killing Frenzy. That's sort of what I'm just sort of riffing on mentally. So I'm thinking I'm going to try it. And it just feels kind of natural to do based on where the bros are at right now already. So, what do I want to take here? I like dodge. I like dodge a lot. And if I do that sort of route of nimble duelist, I like it a lot. Sure, dodge is good. Viper. Let's see. Got another +6 in initiative. Haven't rolled a single +5. I think this might be an opportunity to take just a little more hit points. Definitely want to make sure I'm not neglecting that. Yeah. Health. Health for sure. You gotta take those +4s. And in fact, I think here I will probably take Gifted and just keep pumping that health. And as much as this will cause some people some very, very deep sadness, I might end up doing a build with Viper that I've done before. I'm not a Gladiators spammer like some people. That is going to make some people jump with joy and some people cringe. We'll see. We'll see if I end up doing it. Any guess as to what it is? And with Bear here, if I do make him a spear bro, maybe one more roll of resolve. Yeah. We'll wait for the +5, and if we don't get it, that's fine. So I might do the same thing as with Lion here. Just take dodge. It's got good value right now. It's giving approximately like 10-ish. Defenses. Pretty good. So now I'm probably going to do this other contract to drive off brigands. Oh, you are. I'm gonna have 2. I like to do 2. I think 2 is kind of the sweet spot where I like it. Any more and you start hurting your damage output. But with 2, you can kind of do a little area denial on 2 sides of the battlefield. So I think Lion and Blackfire. You will be a spear. Make no doubt. That is the plan. But I think it'll be that same build I was talking about. Nimble duelist that is also spear mastery. I know. You could do 12. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do it. It would it'd certainly make for a interesting run. Let's see. The tricky thing right now is the team's looking a little thin. It's probably fine, but hopefully Lost Man's Shelter doesn't have anything too scary. 6 raiders. Is there any world in which I fight that? I can look at it and just retreat if I don't like what I see, like a coward. I can equip more nets and make use of more of them, but I don't have... Spears aren't exactly the best for follow-up damage from a net. I would have to re-equip the Catals on one of the higher melee attack bros. Really want that Raider gear. Yeah, we'll just take a peek. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so there's a reach weapon. I got the mace, which is a little spooky, as is the flail. Yeah, some runs are rough when it comes to famed item distribution. Sometimes those percent chances just don't roll in your favor. Let's see, and this guy doesn't have a foot injury or something, just fractured ribs, okay. See where these guys move. Okay. So I think I'm going to move these two bros each down into the left one. Blackfire back one. Spear wall. Cover here just against this guy. Leave Viper where he is. Take Lion back on the high ground. And I don't think I need a spear wall because they're not going to move into melee range with him. And if they do, and he's on high ground, that's also just fine. And actually I might move this guy one more because he's a little more vulnerable. So I'll go here, I'll wait, and okay. Go here, and I will spear wall here, or maybe I don't care. Maybe if this guy comes into here, I don't care. I think I don't care. Okay, don't love the wavering at all. Okay. Definitely gonna start netting. So I'm gonna net this double gripped sword and this guy. I'm just gonna pull out more nets. Do I want to do that with this guy as well? Yes. I don't want to give up this hex to this guy. Viper taking those morale breaks is really unfortunate. I mean, I guess I can just spear wall and prevent, because this guy will have to go around there, which is fine. Okay. Okay, glad that missed, glad that missed, glad that missed. Okay. Let's say they had okay chances to hit too. That was pretty lucky, given a little yin and yang with some bad luck earlier, but still. Okay. Net and stun. Okay. See if we can finish this guy. Yeah. Deciding if I want to throw out another net. Kind of burning through them, but it's kind of important, honestly. Might do it on this guy just to slow him down so he goes later in the turn order. No. Do it there. Back up there and tag team that guy. Okay. I'll let this guy go first, see where he goes. Okay. Then got the better surround on this axe. I think that was a stab to the head. So probably got that armor. Please don't round swing in. Okay. Okay with the round swings. Not okay if he hurts people. Is it too dangerous to try to dagger this guy down for his... I don't think so. All right. Okay. Used all the nets. Got a couple flails, nasal helmet. Got some good stuff from it though. Now I'm kind of regretting not buying more nets before leaving the arena town. Or even just... I'm sure there were probably some for sale at Wickstad. I just didn't even look. Still, that was good. I don't like the lack of nets for the upcoming fight, potentially, but that's okay. I think a pocket flail might be better than a pocket shield as an option. I think so. Yeah, it's probably worth repairing that. Maybe not right now, but oops. Alright, that seems fine to me. We'll put the medical supplies, or the bandages, back here. Alright, tempo bro, gonna do tempo stuff. I'll probably just go dodge here. He's fast. And definitely gonna pick up the resolve. Probably fast adaptation. Yeah. Either fast or 9 lives, but I like fast here. Now, off to the actual mission. Many thugs. Okay. Happy leaving the spears here. Also kind of happy with the pocket flail in case any decent armors come to battle without an accompanying helmet. Like here, here, and here. Some high ground to retreat to, if I want. And I think I do want to do that. So let's see. '81 melee attack. Let's block fire. 82. I'm seeing a lot of exposed heads here. So I think the play might just be back up 2 and equip the flails. I kind of like it. Might have these guys just hang on the flanks a bit. Well, that is awfully tempting. Give me those armors. Wonderful. Okay, a lot of head hits from those flails, resulting in a lot of armors. So got kind of a nice set of armors to attach to some fodder bros if we get them. Might just save the tools of and not fix up this worn mail shirt. It's a decent armor, so maybe I should, but I'm tempted. Tempted to just sell it and not, sell it for 0 and not fix it up. Okay, so let's see. This guy will probably, he's pretty fast, so probably we'll just go with maybe a little initiative can be handy in these early fights against thugs and stuff. I'm gonna take dodge. Okay. Head back to Wick stat. Let's see, and then let's see if that gets us to friendly. I don't think that it quite will. It is day 3 now, so there is another fight at the arena. Let's check the relations with Wickstat. Open. They want just a little more. Just a little more. So there's a thief here that I'd like to recruit, I think. Pretty decent sale price. It's a big town. Definitely not going to wear that. Probably won't spend the tools to fix this, let's be real. Gonna sell. Sell for 0, just to free up inventory space. The 30 armors, do I even need them now that I've got some of these other ones? I don't think so. I think I can sell those. I can sell some of these kind of crappy weapons that I'm just never gonna bother with. I can... hang on to just a few of those armors. I think I might still find a use for these other weapons, so I'm gonna hang on to those. I received, who's texting me? Nothing important, okay. So, I think probably how close am I to these? See, these are pretty cheap, so they're close by. So, I might purchase a thief and teleport. He's good. That's a solid bro. Welcome, Helmer. Okay. Do I want to buy a fisher? Maybe not. Do I want to buy any tools? Pretty expensive. I'm gonna buy the nets and just leave to Nebelheim. Travel costs went up by 10 from the additional bro. Okay. Look at this guy. What are you doing here? Cheap javelins. Escort caravan to Tannheim. 1 day to the north. Probably no. Okay. More cheap fishermen. I do like fishermen as a recruit, generally speaking. Pretty cheap nets. Quite cheap nets. So I'm probably going to sail to Wasserkug. But first I'm going to buy these cheap nets. Okay. Alright, so now we've explored all of the towns connected by port. One of the Fletcher, which is kind of interesting. Cheaper tools, surprisingly. You must have a... oh, yeah, workshop. There it is. Nothing too exciting for recruits. Hunt down what terrorizes. Escort caravan. We will go ahead and do a hunt down what terrorizes, I think. See if we can sneak that in quick. So, again, spears are the name of the game against beasts. Probably want one more bro, considering we've got the equipment for it. Yeah, I'm gonna equip or get one more bro. Probably just this apprentice. I like apprentice, is fine. Alright, we got a tempo thrower here. 41 for ranged attack is a decent starting roll. Okay. Let's kill some beasts. Web nests. Sure. I'd rather have the sword than this mace. Should have equipped that before, actually. Yeah, it's enough durability to do what we need. Not very many web nests, though. So, this should be just fine. So again, as I stated at the start of the arena fight, the webnecks have 11 AP and have a 6 AP attack. So they can move 2 and still attack. What I might do here is leave a spot vulnerable intentionally, as often I do, and otherwise we'll spear wall with 2 confident spear bros. Love it. Gonna leave this spot vulnerable. This guy or someone will occupy that hex. All the others will charge into the spears for just a couple free attacks. Again, confident, so chances are in the 90s, 95s and stuff. We'll see if we can get a stun. We cannot. That's like stunning. We'll see who actually... Perfect. Love it. Love to see it. And should just be able to chase him down and kill him. Cool. No damage. So we'll want some tools purchased from here specifically with the workshop. So thinking about this strategically, there is an arena fight right now that is likely one that I feel confident I can do, especially since I've got these spears. Would have loved to get a boar spear or 2, but that's okay. So I kind of want to spend... It's a little bit greedy. Let's see, and I don't want to do this now, no. Let's see, what is the price to sail to Tamler again? 390. 170 to Wickstad. I want to go back to Wickstad at some point, once they've got more contracts available. Nebelheim looking to hire mercenaries. Yeah. I want to go back to Wickstad to get friendly relations, to get that first ambition done. Also want to go back to Tanweir. Tanweir, it's been enough time that they could have another contract available that might want to do. So if this is, you know, 390, let's see, that'd be 860, 560. So I could buy 2 sets of tools. sail there, do a mission. Yeah, so still have a little money. This is a little bit greedy. And in fact, honestly, buying the javelins was probably not a bad pickup too, but that's okay. So, let's see what this arena is. 2 arenas. Or, 2 arenas. 1 arena, 2 hyenas. Sounds like that could be a lewd film. And getting the bros back in it. Keeping confidence up from fight density is always good. Gonna unequip some of the stuff that does not contribute to any value to the fight. And did I hit accept? Are they? Yeah, okay, I did. And I think I'll probably just leave stuff just like this. I suppose the scimitar over the Catal doesn't much matter, but yeah, I think this is a good start. What is my percent chance to hit up for these? Yeah, getting pretty close to the old 1 in 20 critical breakpoint. Okay. Let's see, Lion's the one with confidence, so let's see if he regains his composure, and he has. Come here, little guy. Okay. Alright, took a couple knocks on, was it Bear? Bear get hit? Yeah. Blackfire the Bear, so not too bad. Unfortunately, no other contracts. It's late in the day on day 3. I could just do a quick little scoop through the desert and just see if there's any stray nomads hanging around looking to get smacked. As long as I've got nets and some kind of alternative loadouts here around, I think that should be fine. Yeah. So, again, just gonna fart around a little bit till day 4. Just sneak on over here to the east. And see if there's any little mini camps to bust or something like that to make me regret choosing the get friendly relations ambition instead of find a camp and bust it. Bust and make me feel good, as was from the Ghostbusters. Let's see. Take a peek on this mountain as it becomes day. Nothing. Well, didn't expect to necessarily find anything, so just gonna return to Tanweir and hopefully do whatever arena fight they've got. And I should just decline my contract. I'm not gonna do it. 4 web knights. Fine with me. Just gonna be the exact same setup as before. No need to have flails. Flails can sometimes be useful against web knights, to be fair. Since they don't have steel brow. I don't think. I guess I'm saying that I sure doubt that they do, and it's kind of irrelevant, but do they have steel brow? No. Okay. All right. Back up to love seeing everyone starting confident. You love to see it. Okay, and now we wait. So 1 in 20 chance of busting through. No one's gonna make it through. Okay. Alright. So now, probably I'm just gonna take the harbor to Wickstadt and see if I can't get that ambition. At 9 arena wins. At 12, we'll get another little, small benefit of an additional 5 resolve and the ability to not always die when struck down in combat. It's like a mini surgeon. Anything I want to buy before leaving? Some reasonably priced nets, reasonably priced tools, reasonably priced rice. Any bros I want to recruit? I don't think so. I like manhunters. This guy is a little expensive. I don't really want to pay for the whip. Don't really want to pay for a weapon I don't care for. So, buy just a couple nets. And sell a couple shields at a good price. I don't know. I like to keep a bunch of, you know, when I know I'm not going to go out into the wilds, I can keep some stuff hanging around. To Wickstadt. Unfortunately, no additional contract here. Cheap gravedigger. Love gravediggers. I'm just gonna decline that. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do these caravan escorts. Not to faraway lands. I think I am going to buy this gravedigger though. I love cheap gravediggers. This one is not very good. But he can hold a sword. He can hold a shield. He can hold bandages. Or a net. Not very exciting. I guess he could maybe be a thrower, tempo thrower of some kind. So I guess what to do. Could venture just along a path and just sort of do a tiny bit of exploration. Maybe could have taken a teleportation boat to one of the other coastal towns. That's okay. Guess go up to this mountain range and see what we see. Yeah, good. Okay. Nothing. You can still take a little mini journey over here. See if there's any easy fights or weak little camps. Otherwise, you can just circle all the way back to Wasserkug. Don't have a ton of money, and these gladiators are expensive. Well, this is disappointing. Kind of just wandering around, fighting nothing, seeing nothing. Okay, here's something. A marksman, many raiders, and a leader. That's a little more than I was hoping for. Have plenty of nuts. Should be able to do it. Oh, and something I should update in my run rules is I do not lure brigands to split them up. I consider that a cheese. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sure you can Google it and figure it out. Probably with the flails and the nets, I can bust this. Probably put the shields up on the starting front bros for the marksman. I do want to take a fight for sure to get enough crowns for the next payday. The many raiders is kind of spooky. Maybe I should. I mean, Viper's got dodge, not the greatest melee defense. Could just pull him out like this. I'm just trying to make it so that the marksman always attacks this guy in the center here. The one with the shield. Don't want to wait for nighttime. It's a little bit of a spooky fight. It really is. Boy, these flails. These are some... They all have helmets. What are you going into battle with helmets for? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, is this fight just death? I mean, it could be. I would be fine if I ran, at least temporarily. It'd be a huge benefit if I did win. The short swords aren't too scary, so at least there's that. It's these flails that are spooky. Plus there's two more actually we haven't seen yet. And the Glads are gonna stam out, swinging the flails, and then what? I wonder if the other two will. God, a lot of throwing weapons. Depending on the layout or loadout of the other two raiders, I'd say this is likely winnable. Winnable doesn't necessarily mean it's a smart fight, though. I think... What was that? Viper got pierced arm muscles. What is that again? Yeah, 25% melee skill. I didn't actually even see what weapon the leader had, because his turn came first and he just like pulled out the javelin and threw immediately. I didn't even see it. This is probably enough nets that I win this fight without 2 battle losses. I think I can do this. I'm probably going to have someone get really messed up from getting stammed out, would be my guess. Who it's gonna happen to? God. We have so many throwing weapons. God, all those throwing weapons are really gonna hurt. Like a lot. It's, you know, if they get another good volley of throwing weapons, now that I see how many of quick hands away to them, and the fact that I can't get to them, I'm kind of looking at how the next turns go, and I put Lion Watt out in front. Same with Bear, and they do have dodge, but the throwing weapons that raiders have, because they don't have quick hands, can sometimes be fine. But I think moving forward here, I won't call it a mistake because I didn't know that some of the raiders later in the lineup would pull out throwing weapons and chuck one. But now that I know that, I actually think this is a fight that I should run from. And as much as this is really going to hurt the mood of the team, and the fact that I took a little bit of damage for no reason. Oh my god. Yeah. Woof. Well, that was bad. I think I can do this safely now. Let's make sure they're not. Yeah. Well, that was bad. So now, short-term objectives can make the next payday, but the one after that will not be able to make it. Bye, Vander. Hope you enjoyed joining a mercenary company. Let's see. Mood is certainly hurt, but not too negative. Have enough tools. Might not have enough medical supplies, probably don't. Have enough food. Got one more payday, but it's about to hit. Oof. Okay. So certainly at a inflection point where the run could go bad. Missing one payday would be fine, but certainly not good. Okay, so there's a town here. I think just gonna go to it. I think I see more road down there, so it's probably south. And how far? Yeah, still pretty far walking distance from here? Okay. Can I get there before nighttime? Surprisingly, yes. Alright. Anyone to hire? No. Armor, nothing interesting. Marketplace. Ooh, steak burrito. Hell yeah. Well, the team's in rough shape. Got a bit over our head, a little over ambitious with a potential raider fight, and had to retreat only after they all had throwing weapons, and it just wasn't going to happen. But the dice of destiny can certainly do that. Sale price here is not great. want to make sure it don't go bankrupt. Hopefully can get this Dice of Destiny and be back. I don't need to start with the nets out here. Unfortunately, might miss one payday on the way back to the town. Boy, steak burrito does sound good. Alright, so 6 auxiliaries. I mean, it'll be an easy fight, if nothing else, so that's good. Charge, you fools. No injuries though, so won't have that to hurt the mood of anyone. And is that enough money? It is, I think. Yeah. Okay. So, we'll be able to hit the next payday, so that's good. Can't have any more incidents like previous where Viper started losing resolve due to surround bonus in the fight a little while ago. Definitely going to pump up resolve. And what to take now? There's nothing here at this exact moment that is all that interesting to me for Viper specifically. I think with a team of 12, I'm basically always gonna eventually want Pathfinder on everyone. So I could just take it now. It's still pretty useful for the removing penalty for moving up and down elevation and some of the other terrain. So I could do Pathfinder. It's kind of low impact. I might do 9 lives on him. I maybe don't want that at level 11 on Viper specifically, kind of depending on what I want to do with him. It's not bad, but it's... I don't know. I don't want to lose him. So I think just Pathfinder for now is fine. It could even take Student. It's not unreasonable. Get him to level 11 quicker. Get him to Nimble a little faster. which is the high impact highest impact perk, and then starts accumulating veteran levels a little more quickly. Tiny bit of value there. I'll just go Pathfinder. Alright, return to this town. There's not a soul here who isn't scared. Okay. He did just get hit by skeletons that did fearsome on him. Senftenberg. Senftenberg, wow, yeah. Has high spirits. God, that's some good purchase price on things, but can't really afford to take advantage of it. Not enough to give him friendly relations. So, to head back to Wickstadt and see if there's a contract there. That seems like a good idea. Don't think I'm even going to bother making this reinforced crafting net because I don't want to get rid of the 50 crowns, even though that would be potentially kind of nice. Could gamble on purchasing Assault, because could sell it for almost certainly more than this at Wickstadt. That's probably safe to do. Sure. Maybe should have bought medical supplies, actually. That's fine. Okay. To Wickstadt. Fortunately arriving at night, it looks like. It'll be dawn soon. No contract. Alright, so have to stick around to sell the salt, just to have enough money to not go bankrupt. Underestimating, I think, a little bit. Something I'm just not used to, because again, I don't spam glads like some people do. Boy, they are expensive. Wow, that is a good sell price. All right, I think simply cannot afford to not sell a lot here. I probably will just sell the Gossamer too, and the Poison Glands. Don't really want to sell a Raging Hyena fur. We'll need more food, we'll need medical supplies. The household helmets. Might be nice to have. But I'm okay for helmets right now. I don't know. I'll hang on to the rusty metal coif. For sure. I guess I'll hang on to these. It's not like these are worth much. Okay. Goodbye bandages. So, could take the teleporter to Tanweir and do an arena contract. We'll have 2 of them available because it is just barely morning. Although, the next one is the doubled strength one. Yeah, I know, kids these days. Legends. I don't know. I feel like the base game is just so, it's so clean. And my impression of Legends based on limited experience is that it is, I don't know. I don't have enough experience to fully judge, but I suspect it's just not for me. So this is really risky, but I'm gonna purchase the medical supplies because they're cheap and take the teleporter to Tanware. And I'm really banking on either the next fight or the fight after as being one that is reasonable for the squad to do. Have a contract of beating down an uprising as a backup. So that's at least good. So let's see. 4 webnects. Wonderful. Exactly what we want to see. I'm going to take this opportunity to real quick use the restroom. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, to fight some webnects. And even though I've got this pierced arm muscles, I think I'm still just going to throw Viper out there to try to get more arena wins and get him some experience. Unlikely that he'll need to do anything anyway. So did I? Yes. Got the arena collars allocated. So I'm gonna go back and up 2 to try to put Blackfire the Bear more as the target, given he is confident. Good start. Okay. Don't have Spearmaster yet. So This spear wall is broken. However, probably enough damage has already been done. So I think I'm going to step down here with Viper and... Dang. Okay. I think this is still just fine. Good, good, good. A little more money. Money, money, money. Alright. We can get rid of this question mark. Spear. Boom. HP or fatigue? HP or fatigue? I think just HP. Really don't need much fatigue to just sit and hold a spear wall or do any other duelist shenanigans. I wish it were more than a +3, but I'm still fine with it. Okay, and I think could beat down this uprising now. Could wait for the next arena fight. The beat down the uprising, you know, fighting indebted can be sketchy. So maybe purchasing a thief and doing that is better. Also, we'll need to purchase some food. Let's see what the arena contract is first. It'll flip over to day 7 here in just a little bit. So, okay. A sword master? No. No, no, no. Hell no. Not even... No. Absolutely not fighting a sword master. Are you kidding me? Do I look like I can fight a sword master? I don't even have nimble. I don't got nets. I don't got throwers. I don't got nothing. Game is mean. Game is so mean. Alright, we'll accept this mission to beat down the uprising of the incense burner. And we'll purchase a thief, because thieves are good. Some thieves are good. Some thieves are good. This one, not so much. This one is coward. Wolf. Jesus. It's incredible how bad he is, really. But he can hold a knife and surround people. I guess. Okay. Probably should buy more food in case the mission sends me off to a random camp in the desert or moving group. Okay, many indebted, some cutthroats. Sure. This is fine. I'm going to back up 2 and spread out my battle line to kind of meet them a little more evenly so they don't wrap around me. I guess I'll let them all move first just to kind of see exactly where they are. Let's see. So 5. Okay, all 14 are visible. Yeah, I think this is fine. And actually, now that I do that, I may have already just changed my mind. They're not getting through this. They don't have any shields. There's one poor soul. One lightly armored cutthroat that's going to occupy this hex like a fool. And then just get wrecked. That's the one. And all the rest will now charge into spear walls. Alright, so I don't have spear mastery on... Yeah, okay. Just lion up here, which is fine, actually. And if this guy dies, not only do I not care, I almost want him to die. Not quite, but close. Close to wanting him to die. Is it okay to send this guy here, or is that stupid? I actually think it's fine. Wow, I got gained his composure. Look at the dodging skills on that guy. Can he dodge his way out of this one, though? No. Alright. Nothing too exciting there for gear at this point. I'm glad that the mission didn't send us off into the desert. And so... Time to return to Tanweer, which no longer has a slave revolt, and paid a pretty penny for it. Teleporting is expensive. Really want to make it back to Wickstadt to get that ambition. Alright, just gonna take Spear Mastery, get my 2 Spear Bros up and running. +1 there is unfortunate. Might just take it anyway. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Helmer here. Is okay. So should I consider him with sort of a longer term, mid to long term build? Probably. So maybe a grab melee defense. If I'm gonna have him actually trying to do stuns and do what he's doing right now, if I keep him doing what he's doing right now, I think I want to take fast adaptation and fatigue, so sure. Tiny bro. Who is looking pretty good. And actually, do like, oopsie, do like so. Fractured ribs will heal up soon. Tempo thrower. Considering these worthless rolls, I'll still just level him as though that is what he'll be, because he will be soon. Give him fast adaptation, which will be fine for his melee weapon that he has for now anyway. Can give this guy a real weapon, I guess. He sucks though. Maybe the pitchfork? Someone should have the pitchfork. Okay. Probably shouldn't go to Wickstadt quite yet. I don't want to risk going there and then not having... it's too expensive, basically. Like, that's... I think that's too expensive. So what I might do is just sell a little bit of stuff here at this okay price. Don't want to buy more nets. Maybe not. I could just walk along the road to find whatever other southern city is presumably somewhat nearby. I think that'll be the play. And I can walk back. Build up a little bit of money. Hang on to a little bit of spare equipment. Tempted to buy javelins, but I don't quite want to use the money. I more want the money to go for things like food. probably tools. Okay. That's still actually, yeah, only 2 days worth of crowns. It's gladiators. Expensive. Let's go see what these footprints are. Walking in literal circles? Cool, normal stuff. Ah. Okay, well. I was hoping that was just like a little, you know, just like a couple outlaws just hanging out, doing what nomad outlaws do. Whatever that is. You know, as crazy as it seems, I actually am pretty okay with fighting necrosavants with this team because of all the nets. This is normally a fight that I'm not doing early. I'm starting out with the flails on lion and bear, and then nets out and ready on basically everyone else. And as long as I've got the nets, should be just fine. Kind of weird to be doing that fight a little bit, just because, you know, 8 bros, crappy bros, low level necro savants, but this is actually doable. I think keeping the spears to swap to for the necro savants after dealing with the auxiliaries with the glads is fine. It's possible that someone just gets their head knocked clean off, just lopped right off on the side. I say it's unlikely, but possible, and I think fine as a risk to take. Okay, let's let them all move. And I think we'll do the old classic ancient auxiliary trick of moving back and up 2. So if I do, this guy in particular will be a prime necrosavant target to latch onto. If I move him there, and actually that is fine. That's probably ideal, really. what I'm thinking about right here, right now, is moving up to make melee contact here to start changing the AI behavior of the other auxiliaries that are about to go, to get them to charge forward. Because I think I can go here and still be covered quickly by everyone else, to where it's not much of a risk. I think that's fine. Okay, that's what I wanted, was stuff like that. And I might just... Okay, here come the necroswans. So, unfortunately, I guess Viper is going to be locked down still, because I want to get him attacking the necroswans, but the most important thing is just keep them netted at all times. And as long as that constraint is filled, we're okay. So here I might go here and net. And probably I'll net... I mean, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to net all of them right now, so... I don't think the order matters. Do I use this net on Viper? Just try to stun? I guess that's probably worth doing. This guy nets there and then make a couple stun attempts just to... yeah. So then do I go here? Or is that too risky? It's a pretty risky hex. Helmer's got okay defenses. Maybe better to get a surround on this bottom necro savant. Yeah, I'll let one of these idiots fill in that spot. So now I'm just gonna go for a stun. Okay, got the stun, so he's gonna be stuck on that net for a little while. Maybe that wasn't a good call. Okay, another stun there. Could go for a headshot on this Necro Savant. Or just a kill on this auxiliary. Again, just for raising morale. I think probably just more damage on the Necro Savant is good. Yeah, it's quite a bit more fatigue though. I'm a little reluctant to use Lash because this fight's going to go on for a little longer. Okay. Good. I believe too, I think. Okay, as long as there aren't like fearsome procs here that are too bad. Okay, 9 lives procced up there. Okay. Tempo Thrower is dead. Just straight up killed. Okay, the coward is fleeing. that was good. Try to go for another stun here, I think. Damn. Definitely need to get that guy netted. So we'll go down here and death blow this necro. I guess death blow doesn't matter. Uh-oh. 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 Shit. Oh no, death blow matters. Alright, I need to get Viper's confidence back up. Yeah, the fearsome was really bad. So I'm gonna wait here. Shit. Oh, I really didn't think this fight was as risky as it obviously is. Okay, I think the play... God damn, this guy... I think I have to ignore this auxiliary and try to run past him. Go here. Okay. Alright. Leaving that guy alive was actually weirdly important. Because the turn, or like the order for determining the enemy that attacks when you flee starts at the top and goes around clockwise. So this guy didn't get thwacked by that Necro Savant. Now he's not long for this world probably, but... So do I do a similar thing here where I try to go here and ignore this Necro Savant to go off, or this auxiliary to go after this Necro Savant? I think I do. Okay, that guy's Gonski. And can't pick up that net, which is too bad. Oh boy, have to bail out Lion. So probably go here with Viper so that I can get surround bonus on this auxiliary. Come on, come on, come on. Wow, okay. I'm not even gonna look at what the chances of that were, but they weren't high. Alright, I guess I gotta kill this stupid auxiliary. I don't even have a pocket shield here. Lion's gonna die. So... I guess I weapon swap to the flail because it... and just attack this guy because I can kill him. Yeah, he's gonna die though. Yeah. Is there any possible way to win this? I don't think so. Viper could flee successfully and then get surrounded wherever he tries to run. Well, that's it. Yeah, there was almost undoubtedly a better way of doing that fight. There was the bro that had Coward. Yeah, thanks. There was the bro that had the Coward trait that I moved in a spot where he couldn't get freshly surrounded. That... I'm trying to think back. I record these so I can go back and watch. Was he attacked and then procced Fearsome? That's really what started the whole cascade. Well. Can update my objectives. Damn. Well, that's it. There she wrote. There she goes. So all the other ones of the streak, as is customary. I haven't done this on stream. But we go through and we simply delete. Yeah. I'm gonna rewatch what I recorded. It turned so fast, which I knew, of course can happen against Necro Savants, but I really thought with those fearsome procs, like causing those morale cascades, that's what really did it. Yeah, deleting the saved runs is sad. But, the silver lining is, it's a, coming off of a 6-0 streak, as per my rules, or whatever. There's no video of the first 3 at all. One of them was on Twitch and then I didn't record them. The previous one, or first 4, sorry. So then the 5th was on Twitch, but I didn't record it. The 6th, I didn't start saving the videos till midway through it. So the next streak that I start, I can properly have the full arc, the full story. So I'm feeling a little too defeated to start a new one at the moment. This is the highest ever, actually. Yeah, I think 6 is the highest I've gotten. I've made it, I think, anyway. Pretty sure. So I'll probably just start with Lone Wolf next time I stream. Or maybe I just start it now. I need to pee. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Maybe I will just start a new one. I guess I gotta update the description. I don't know why I have like the win streak like it's a... Let's put current win streak 0. New run. Lone Wolf Day 1. New run. Okay. Fuck it. I'm not done playing Battle Brothers. Let's do this. The start of something new. I'm actually going to press stop recording on my